Hello everybody, I'm the Trailbox Gamer, and we're back with Jak and Daxter. I think I'm gonna do the beach today. Sentinel Beach, I think that's the name of it. Pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. I could be butchering it for all I know. Yeah, a little known fact, if you roll into eco while you're charged, or anything really, you make a little punching sound, which I kind of find is funny. Avoid the snake thing, and I really want to get this done, because if you could hear, there's a cannon firing at us. It's not a threat.
But there must be something that can bust them open.
See it. Oh.
Hey,
Well, that's nice.
Just snagged the power cell. Let's go kick some big bird butt.
And our next course of action might upset some animal activists, but it's cartoon violence, so it doesn't matter. Also, like I was saying, I really want to get that cannon out of the way, not because it's dangerous, but because if I don't get it quick enough, I don't have any boxes to blow up. And I want to blow up boxes. Not the wooden boxes, those are easily broken. I'm talking about the metal boxes. Like, see that box? Yeah. If you don't hurry it up, they take away all the metal boxes, and it's really annoying, because I want to blow them up.
Alright! Treasure!
And they got one.
Let's use the cannon to blow things up!
Do we have anything to blow up, though? Let's check. I'd say we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and you probably noticed me try to shoot all the way at that small little island up ahead. Not the egg, but the small little ledge right there. That's because there's a metal box right over there, I think. And you can't get it unless you're here. Can't really tell if I'm hitting anything, though. Or I could be misremembering something. I think I got it. Just shoot it a couple more times because, one, just to be safe, and two, it's a cannon. You're gonna tell me you're not gonna want to shoot a cannon? Shooting cannons are fun. Dangerous, but fun. Alright, I think I got it. Hopefully I got it. Blow the rest of the stuff up. Got him. I got it. That was fun. Okay, we have a few more. And here's a little secret. Normally, that big pelican you're supposed to smack, it's going to spit out a power cell. Then you're going to have to race it to get it back. You could bypass that by just blowing up the pelican. I think the bomb missed. Okay, third time's a charm. Can't tell where it's landing. I think it's hitting the water. Well, something blow up. I'm pretty sure that got it. Don't forget to grab this. Daxter T-poses right there. He's asserting dominance over us. Now, when we're going to jump, you're going to hear the shark, but we're pretty close to the shore, so it's not going to be a problem. Lurker sharks do not like shallow water, apparently. I guess that's a good thing, because if they followed you in the shallow water, that'd be bad. There's also a place where the precursor orbs are hard to find. And this stumped me as a kid, because one, the last episode I said I wasn't cool with the water. Well, they're in the water, so of course I never went towards it. We need 4 more for the fire cannon, right? That's nice. Grab this. I think we have 4 more here too. I mean, not sure exactly how many we have.
Dive for those orbs, Jak! Dive!
Hard to move underwater. Obviously. I mean, why am I stating that as a fact? It's hard to move underwater. I'm not a fan of underwater levels. Or ice levels. And this is the part where I said there's some precursor orbs that are hard to find. It's right by the waterfall. So if you're missing a couple in this area, I checked the waterfall. For some reason I thought they were underwater, but I guess I just misremembered it. I think my hatred for water levels came from Ratchet and Clank. Not because it's funny enough. It was from Blackwater City, that part where the water rises, because that always killed me as a kid. And when that happened, kid me was like, "Well, I don't like this." And then every time there was a water level, it was always some. It was always something difficult for kid me, and I guess that's where my annoyance of water levels came from. The ice levels, I think, came from this game, however, because later we have our own snowy ice level, and I always got lost during it. I mean, lost isn't exactly the word I'm looking for, but I was stuck on it, is what I'm trying to say. Because I tried to get all the precursor orbs, and let's just say the precursor orbs are hard to find in the snowy mountain. Just giving you that heads up. And there's this power cell. I would say I felt bad, but it was cartoony enough to where I don't feel bad. Now let's see, we have a few more things to do here and we're done. Samos wanted us to clear up his green eco collectors, that's one thing. We still need to find these, I keep forgetting what they are, scout flies. I think I got the name right, I hope I got the name right. Avoid that, or punch it. Oh, scare seagulls. This is a mission. I hear something. 4 more. And now there's a little secret area under here where you can find a couple of precursor orbs. A few, I think a few would be more accurate. A couple would be like 2, 3. I think few is referring to 4 or more. He sounds happy. Who wouldn't be? I like to hear, like, it's fun to scatter them all, but it's not fun if they decide to defecate all over you. Poop all over you. Oh, this guy wants to talk? Nope. Nope. I'm not talking to anybody here. I was also afraid of these things as a kid because, you know, snakes. They reminded me of snakes, like big snakes. Nothing under there, so we're good. Scare these for the last part of the mission. I make a joke because every time I play Jak and Daxter, I somehow smack myself into a wall. So it's not me playing the game until I smack myself into a wall. Is that number 18? Number 19? I think it's 18.
Wow! They caused an avalanche! Let's
That's
check
not
it
to
out.
be proud of, Daxter. We kind of caused it. Go over here. Punch
those
this.
poles out from below.
As a kid, I didn't know what he said, and I was hoping he'd repeat himself, but he never did. He's really just telling you to punch him. There we go. Still not used to the camera. The camera's giving me some problems. It's been a long time since I played this game. I'd say maybe a year, a couple months, one or the other. Got it. Got it. Got it. I think there's a few more. Yep, there's 2 more. It's a bit weird. These things are usually in a number of 3s, not 5. Oh boy. Unfortunately, there's a dog enemy. I'm gonna avoid hurting it. Mainly because I like dogs. Leave me alone. Yeah.
I would offer my congratulations, but you have so much to do, I won't waste your time.
You could just say
By
thank
the
you.
way, if things don't work out, Daxter could always get a job controlling the village rat problem.
Real funny. Whatever. Oh great, more dogs. Is there anything over here I need? Please say no. I'm not I call the limit at dogs. That's my point of not gonna hurt them. I mean, granted, they are cartoon dogs, but they're still dogs. You know, like, I had this discussion in a video that you probably shouldn't be watching because it's not for everybody, but I had my take on what dogs I'm okay with hurting, and my point is if it looks feral or zombified, I'm alright with it. If it looks more like a pet, I'm not okay with it. And those things look like pets to me, so I'm not okay with, you know, attacking. But they just play so many. It's like, oh my goodness, why would you think a dog being a good enemy? Like, oh my god. Don't make me feel like a monster.
Good job. Now meet me down
I
here.
say, before tucking over an egg.
Oh my.
It was planned though.
The poor dear's okay.
It's fine.
Here's a power cell for your valor.
Just my hello. Aw.
Oh no! No, 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 no!
Look, isn't that cute? It thinks you're its mama.
Ah! I'm not your mom! You see any feathers here?
Oh.
Love at first sight. Oh. Listen, boys. I'll take this little chick back to the village with me and work with the sage to take care of her.
Alright, so that's basically called imprinting. It's when an animal sees the first thing in its life, it looks at it and it recognizes it as its own parent. I find it kind of ironic that clearly seconds before I dropped the egg, I was saying, I'm not a monster, but dropping the egg is kind of a monstrous thing to do, but in context, I knew that I had to drop the egg to hatch the egg, so it's okay. I guess. I think we completed everything here. I think we have enough to get all the precursor orbs too. Money-wise, you know, like they need the precursor power cells that require precursor orb trade. Is what I'm trying to get at. Talk to this guy. I don't have to if I will.
Little furry dude! Oh, I thought for a moment you were my muse.
Your what?
Haven't you ever seen a muse before? It's a little glowing squirrel about your size, full of spunk, and crazy as a lark.
Oh, I get it. Like a sidekick.
As a matter of fact, without my muse, I just can't sculpt. But with her around, I see beauty in everything, you know? Right now, I couldn't chisel my way out of a box. I think she ran away to that Misty Island. I just hope she's all right. It's worth a power cell if you bring her back to me.
Wait a minute! We are not going back to Misty Island! Are we?
Well, I have several questions to begin with. One, how did you even get there to begin with? Did it just win?
You've collected enough power cells to fuel my heat shield. Meet me by the entrance to the fire canyon by climbing the cliff behind the farmer's house. Bring the power cells, and hurry! My father says he's seen more lurkers around.
Well, that's fine and dandy, but we still have things to do here. Let's see. I think I'll go and get the precursor orb on that oracle? I think that's what they call it. Yeah. So, it wanted 120, and it has 2, so in total that's 240. Pretty sure I have more than 240, but I don't remember what popped up a couple minutes ago. I kind of forgot. But I'm pretty sure it's more than 240. Oh, how embarrassing. I must be having some sort of problem, because I usually can make these jumps. Alright, third time's a charm. No more messing around. Okay, good. There we go. I would have laughed if I fell right off.
Another power cell is yours.
And might as well grab the second one. Why not?
You have proven yourself worthy. Here is a power cell.
Thank you, Dr. Claw. I appreciate it. Alright, let's see. We have 160 left. We need 20 more to get the last power cells in here. Oh, we could grab the one from the guy that calls himself your uncle, but if you play the series, you might be a little confused because I don't think he's really your uncle. I guess he's adoptive, but it's kind of weird if you play the game. I mean, if you know what I'm talking about, but whatever.
Hello there, my dear boy. You've caught me at a most inopportune moment. I was to set off on my journeys yesterday, but I seem to be a spot short on the old precursor orbs. I would have pledged my word that I had 90 of them, but I gather that your young friend, the little annoying, miserably ugly one, might have just opened them as a sort of a spot of fun. Anyway, would you be
that explains why they're scattered everywhere.
90 precursor orbs, so he can get underway? I would offer you a power cell in return.
Yeah, sure, anything for family here.
You two are back to make the trade. Good, jolly good. Hey, you have the precursor orbs that we agreed on?
Of course I do.
I hope you put this hard-earned power cell to good use. Cheerio, ta-ta, bye-bye.
Take care, I'll see you later. Hopefully. I mean, we are on a big adventure where death is around every corner. You know what? Goodbye, thank you for helping. Now, originally I was going to end it here because my time management skills are very bad. And I thought, oh, it's going longer than it was. The answer is no. We're just at 17 minutes, so I thought, I'll go and do Misty Island while I'm here. Misty Island, I have to say, was probably the hardest level for me to play as a kid because, one, I was kind of a chicken. And Misty Island, I won't lie, as a kid scared me. It has this creepy, I'm not welcome here feeling, Like, every step you take, something's gonna jump at you and, grab you, attack you. That's what Misty Island feels like. I mean, can you blame me? The first thing I'm greeted with here is a literal skeleton on the side of the mountain. Like, if something big dies here, what are the chances of my survival?
This place gives me the creeps. And trust me, it's a whole new experience when you're covered in fuzz.
Now, the very first thing I do, remember how the guy was talking about his views? We're gonna get that. See that thing over there? That's a Mew. And it is the hardest thing to catch in the entire... It's slightly faster than you. It could jump high. Basically, it's hard to catch. And it doesn't help that there's things... Oh, I almost got it. It doesn't help that there's things in your way that kind of prevent you from catching it. And I recall as a kid, I literally ran around the map 100 times just to try to get it. And... Oh, wait. Daxter. Seriously? Okay, well, that just happened. Seriously, Daxter, is that thing in my backpack now? Poor thing. Oh, well. I mean, it's perfectly healthy later, so it's probably fine. Alright, let's see. I guess I also don't like this area because I have trouble navigating. Like, I don't know where to go exactly. Like, my game plan after catching the Mews, it's, like, non-existent. Like, I'm not sure what path I should take. I mean, granted, all paths are branching paths. You could get one and... You get what I mean. Never mind. Not sure how I feel about walking on bones, though. One. 6 more. This also brings up a interesting point. I am not sure where these guys moved in the introduction. Because the path we're going right now is going to be on the right side of the island, but earlier, when you saw the two dudes, or the one dude and the one lady, and the lurker army, that's on the left, I think. Somehow we made it all the way from there to the right, managed to open the door,
Down far into the mist below us. 'Cause I don't think we'll make it back.
and get into the dark eco area. I'm just a little confused on the movement. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Yeah, whatever. It probably does make sense. I'm just probably making it a little difficult to understand. I don't like those things. They spit at you, and then they hide under the mud when you try to get close. And like you said, red eco just make your attack stronger. Probably my favorite eco. Kind of upset that you don't get to use it as much. Let's see. The most used eco I would say is blue. Green being a second. I think green would be the most common though, because you can find it everywhere. Blue's common. Red is somewhat more common than yellow, but I think those two have like specific areas, which kind of stinks because I kind of like both of them. Red eco makes your attack stronger, like I said earlier. Yellow eco gives you the power of fire, which I guess I'm kind of weird. I always associated red with fire, so that's just me. And we need that power cell over there. Are we gonna make it? Are we gonna make it? Oh, so close. Yet no cigar. This is also a place where I constantly died as a kid. Not because it's hard, it's just I kept falling off these edges. It's kind of funny how much I fell off these edges. But that's probably my poor timing. Grab the power cell, we're good. $26. We have 6 more than what we needed, but as we continue, we're always going to need more, so you might as well collect all you can. Up ahead is going to be the first ambush. And I think in total there's... I don't know how many ambushes there are, but I know there's at least 2 that you walk into.
We remember what happened the last time we were here.
You taught you taught a squirrel. You turned into a squirrel thing. Yeah, I remember.
Jack! It's an ambush!
Pretty sure there's only 2. Ooh. Red eco is very useful for combat, if you can't tell. Can't touch me. Oh, they touched me. I mean, they bonked me, but still. Is that all? Nope, one more. We win. Stop trying to bomb me.
This place gives me the willies.
Maybe because you turned it into a thing here, huh?
So, Kate?
What if I just jumped in, Daxter? Would you be angry? I remember one time, for some reason, this walkway for me just absolutely glitched out, and instead of me walking on it, it pushed me into the dark eco. I don't know why it did it. It just did it. Kind of got me, like, made me a little frustrated. Because at the time I didn't get the power cell and I had to get it, and I thought, well, how am I going to get it if it's not going to let me get it? mind me, just on the seesaw. For some reason, I always think there's one of those, I don't know what you call it, those plates that give you more precursor orbs up here, and that's triggered by the blue eco, but I guess I'm wrong? I don't know why I keep thinking of that, though. I think it's because as a kid, I always wanted to get up there with blue eco going through me. Don't know why. I guess it was one of the mini games I played in the game. Like, you know, ow! You know, like, see if you could get past this point without getting hurt, or see how far you could go while doing specific... You get what I mean, right? Just little games that you play in the game. You no good toad. Come back up here, I'm hitting you. Alright, let's see how far I can make it on 1 HP. Nope. It's a good thing that you don't smack yourself and lose health, otherwise I'd be dead. Grab everything here. I think we're good. I'll take you. There's not enough, though. I guess you're only used for those 3 guys, huh? I mean, it makes sense, because they are heavy hitters. But, I don't know. I just think it'd be useful for this big bone here, too. No, don't mind me. I'm just trying to live. I'm on 1 hit point. Something you probably don't know is that you see these balloons? There's a chance for them to fly on by and you can knock out one of their guys. I'm gonna try and get this guy, but you can also hit the bomb, and that could also hurt you. Okay, wait. Got him. I don't know how many times you can do that, but it's just faster to go on the bike, which is below. You'll see it in a moment. Gotta be a little careful here, because there's this dark eco box. I'm not happy. He threw me into the water.
Let's plow into those balloon lurkers and shred them.
Funny little tidbit here, but if you decide to hit the bombs on those balloon workers, Daxter gets annoyed with you. Obviously, I'm not gonna do it because I'm pretty close to death. But I wanted to share that with everybody. Now, hopefully I don't accidentally hit anything, because, hate to say it, but this thing doesn't have a backup button. It's all straightforward. I'm not a good driver in games. I just kind of suck, so without the backup button, kind of makes it a little awkward. In fact, yeah, I'm just not a racing fan in video games. I suck at races. I mean, I could pass them, but I don't typically enjoy them, is what I'm trying to get at. Which is funny enough, there's actually a Jak and Daxter game called Combat Racing, which is nothing but it's like an edgy version of Mario Kart, if I could describe it. And yeah, I did play it. I did beat it, but I didn't really say I enjoyed it too much. But that's just me, because I played 1, 2, and 3. So, Jak X was kind of like a weird add-on, if you ask me. Got that. I wouldn't say it's the worst Jak and Daxter. I didn't care too much from Lost Frontier, but then again, a different studio made that one, so I guess it has that excuse. And it was okay, but it didn't feel like a Jak and Daxter game. It felt like something else. From my personal opinion, it felt a little different somehow. I don't know how, though. If I were to say what my favorite Jak and Daxter game, I would say it's Jak 2. I mean, there's always this interesting topic. Like, would you say the first one's your favorite? Like, where would you put the first one? Because the first one is what introduces the game.
You stopped all the mind-dropping lurkers. They've been threatening the waters around our village for weeks. Bring your zoomer back to the chance pad, and I'll teleport it back.
Okay, I just didn't want to interrupt her talking. It's like, the first game of the series is going to be what opens up the gate. So, how do you compare it to the rest of the series? I always have a little trouble with that, because while it's not as action-packed as the later series, it's still special in my, heart. And I still have fun with it years later, and that's with 2 and 3, and I'm not sure where to place it. I guess 2 and, I guess 3 and Precursor's Legacy kind of have a tie for number 2. But, whoops, my bad. But if I were to absolutely pick, I would say, oh man, I don't really know where to put them. Oh, come on. You know what, just for that, this game's getting third. No, that's not fair. I would say... forget it. I'll just put them both at second place. Whatever. I'll decide later. Because they both have their good points and their bad points. It's just... I can't decide. Alright, we're at the top. We're gonna stop the lurkers up here. And then we're gonna blow stuff up. Again, that's my sole purpose of coming up here, was to get on the cannon and blow stuff up. I think I might be borderline psychotic, but we'll get to that eventually.
I have to admit, I'm impressed.
Thank you.
You two didn't screw up.
That's my daily thought process.
The lurkers can't open that silo. They can't flood the world with dark eco.
What silo?
Untold destruction.
What silo?
Ridiculous grin off your face, Daxter. The two of you have plenty to do. Get on with it.
Alright, alright. You're welcome too, buddy. He just said thank you and then he insulted us. Nice. Yep, we got all the precursor orbs here. I think we can leave. Pretty sure we're 100% here. I mean, we got the orbs. I'm pretty sure we got the whole power cells. Could be forgetting something though. We'll figure that out when we cross that line. I think I'll end it up like, I don't remember where I'm gonna end this. I think we have enough time to do the fire cannon too. But I'm dragging this a little long. But fire cannon is like, it's less than a minute. It's not that long. Oh, okay. I've decided. Get the last precursors, send over, then go through fire cannon. Canyon? Cannon? I'm fixated on canyons. Give me a break. I want to blow stuff up. You know what? I decided. This game is third.
Hurry up with those power cells. I'm waiting at the head of Fire Canyon, at the top of the
Canyon. There we go.
House.
This place is third because I don't get to blow up as much stuff as the later games. Yes, that's a superficial reason, but whatever. Here you go.
So, you want to make a contribution?
I really don't, but you have something I want.
A sizable one, I hope.
Is 90 sizable?
Oh, it is a sizable contribution. I just hope this power cell adequately represents my gratitude.
I don't like you. You made me do your work. T-pose on them, Daxter. Assert our dominance. If there's ever a town meeting, I'm gonna voice my concern. You don't do your job as a concern. I got your cat
Oh, the muse! You
thing.
saved her! Oh, you really are the best. Here, take this power cell. I won't need it now that I have my inspiration back.
I'm still curious on how that cat thing got all the way to Misty Island. Did it swim? Did it hitch a ride with us when we left? Like, how did it get there? Whatever. I guess it's a mystery. Canyon? Canyon. Not cannon. Canyon. Fire canyon. Oops, sorry. I have a bad habit of mispronouncing words. I'm illiterate. And that's, well, if it can't be helped, it can't be helped. But I know it can be helped, so, yeah.
Great! You have the 20 cells needed to power my heat shield.
Yeah, more than
Now,
20
be
cells.
careful. The shield will only protect your zoomer till it reaches 500 degrees, so try to keep her cool. Flying over open lava will definitely heat you up fast. Hit 500 degrees and it's over.
Nice prep talk.
Like burning molten metal over?
The fire canyon gets pretty hot, so keep a lookout for jumps to keep you off the hot ground. I've also released several blue cooling balloons you can use to drop.
Did the audio get a little weird?
Oh, and when you get across,
Because it got weird from my
to
end.
activate the teleport gate in the Blue Sage's lab. Then we'll be able to teleport over and meet you.
Alright. Okay. I kind of want to know how the balloons are floating in the fire area.
Hit those balloons to cool
Be-
off.
Because those balloons, they look like they're made out of,
Out here too.
I don't know, leather stitched together.
Tear up those lickers.
And I'm wondering how it's not catching fire. Also, I mean, I don't know what's inside them either, but some gases are combustible. I mean, helium's not combustible, but, you know what? I'm just not going to think about it. We'll get through this and we'll not think about it. That's probably the best thing to do. Let's not think about logic in a fictional game. Oh, I'm not good. I'm not good. I'm about to burn. Gotta keep going. Oh, that's nice air. We're almost there. We almost got the last one too. Then we're done. Got it. Remember how I said backing up's not an option? Well, in these kind of segments, that gets a little difficult if you miss one of these things, but luckily we got everything. We're good. We could continue on.
We made it!
And normally, I would try to walk away from this area, and if you do, Kira would send you an angry message, but we're kind of running low on time, so I'm just gonna continue the game.
I don't think I'll ever get used to that teleporter tingling sensation. Hey, it looks like the Blue Sage threw a party.
Oh my! Rock Village is on fire!
One heck of a party.
No, I mean Rock Village is being bombarded with flaming boulders.
Fun.
Oh, and it looks like the Blue Sage is working on a levitation machine to move them. Assuming it's operational, we're gonna need power cells to fuel it. I guess you two
That's
are
gonna be in the
find
next
some more.
episode, though.
We'd better
We're
take
running
a
out
look
of
at our
time.
notes. Jack, go check on the villagers, then come back and give us an update. And take the
Well,
fur
thanks
boat.
for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time. Take care.